Hello, my name is Ola, and I'm going to be reacting to Deck the Halls by Nostalgia Critic. This was recommended to me by Kung Fu Geek 2 and Sango Warrior Slayer. Thank you for the recommendation. This one. Because of after Christmas Story Live, they wanted me to check out this one, which also stars Matthew Broderick. Uh, How is it that Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than anything else, man? For real, it's more of a Christmas movie than this. And this is literally uh, a freaking line from a Christmas song. It's more of a Christmas movie than Christmas Story 2. And that one has the word Christmas in it. Like, what the frick? Oh, my God. Another review of a terrible movie, man. Oh, why are you guys gonna put me through this? This is Christmas, for Christ's sake. Or it's gonna be, for Christ's sake, man. I very rarely remember anything from this movie. I remember seeing a few of the trailers before it came out. I remember there's a reference to Christmas Vacation, I think, where like, oh, they're putting up a bunch of lights and like, oh, they gotta plug it in to turn them all on, and like, and then there's a reference to freaking Mean Girls for some reason, where the girls are dressed up like Santa Claus and they're dancing, whatever. I just remember this movie not being good. It's just terrible. It just sucks. And it's got freaking Danny DeVito in it. Like, Danny DeVito, what the hell are you doing in this, man? Why the hell are you in this? But here we go again. Anyway, yeah. And if you want to like, comment, subscribe my channel, you can. If you don't want to, that's fine too. I don't want to do this. Here we go.
This episode brought to you by Stamps.com. Why go to the store to get stamps when you can have them printed right at home for your convenience?
Save me stamps! Yeah, I know, right?
Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic. I remember it so you don't have to. Around this time of year, you usually see a lot of lists for the best Christmas specials. And naturally, lists for the worst Christmas specials. A lot of them we've covered on the show, you name it. Jingle All the Way, Nutcracker 3D, A Food Fight Christmas. But one film that always pops up, and I've avoided reviewing because I just didn't wanna, is Deck the Halls. It's worth every spot. Often referred to as Christmas with the Cranks 2, Deck the Halls follows the tradition of taking a Christmas song you liked fine and making you violently vomit every time you hear it because of the awful film it's tied to. Much like Christmas with the Cranks, the advertising suggests it's based on a clever idea. An upper-class suburbanite is seen as the biggest lover of Christmas, but when a neighbor moves in wanting to go even bigger with his love of the holiday, a friendly feud turns into a comedic war where grown men act like children. Sounds like a decent satire of holiday commercialism. Best get the writer of Big Mama's House to bring us this biting commentary. But oh, come on, a good director can still make it work, like the man who helmed Big Mama's House 2 and 3! I really want to get this over with, so let's jump right into it.
Yeah, me too.
For our sins, this is Deck the Halls. The film opens with winner of the Ben Affleck Award for being in 2 of the worst Christmas specials ever made, Matthew Broderick, who's an eye doctor named Steve in a quiet upscale town.
I'd love to chat and so, but you know how focused Gerta gets in our runs.
What's the time? 1:58. Couldn't even go 2 minutes without a pratfall. This movie's for babies.
Nobody keeps a secret better than me. I know for a fact Sheriff Dave is a cross-dresser. I never told a soul.
We'd like to thank Adam Sandler for that Hubie Halloween joke even he thought was too pointless to use.
Hi, honey. I'm home.
Yes, please shut him up. He couldn't even say, "Hi, honey, I'm home," without sounding like a robot who just discovered what this feelings thing is. And even that he played bad.
Look, I know it's only December.
Oh, I liked
1st,
Inspector
but I have all the
Gadget.
planning to do for the Winterfest. You have a cookbook to write. The kids have school.
I have exposition to phone in like the writers.
Look, my dad dragged me from one Air Force base to another. Madison is a loner. Carter's a 10-year-old boy with a...
Wow, they're still going. This is the equivalent of like 5 as you knows. Give me something else to go off of. A funny walk or something?
What is that?
He can't even do that convincingly. That was a Mario 3 walk. It looks like a new neighbor is moving in next door named Buddy, played by Danny DeVito.
We just moved in across the street. You don't happen to have a cat, do you?
Should I have a Pfeiffer or Chaplin joke on standby?
No.
Oh, good. I accidentally dropped a fridge on one. Thank God most of it got away.
All right, that was a pretty good bit. Off you go.
I'm a wasted opportunity.
He introduces his wife Tia, played by Kristen Chenoweth, whose hair and coat is like that fish bird drawing. You don't know where one begins and the other ends.
Leave you alone for 5 minutes. Why don't you come on over and we should talk about maybe starting a carpool or something? Welcome!
Good luck on the 20 cartoon characters you must be voicing.
Honey, could you come over here and give me a little boost?
The family drops by to offer help moving in, and honestly, so much occurs here, it's better just to show it than explain it.
This is Madison. Say hello, Madison.
Whoa, what the?
Duh.
You know, I just got so tired of dating boys. No offense.
Duh.
These are my babies.
Duh.
Hi, girls. Hi.
It's like they're trying to get the son scared straight and the daughter scared gay. What the hell is happening in this scene?
Kelly, thank you.
Jesus
That has
Christ.
been my family for years. That's why I put it on this small shaky surface in the middle of the walkway.
I'm glad they're offering so much because I have no Sex in the City jokes.
Can I live here?
Meanwhile, Buddy starts his new job as a car salesman.
Buddy, hey, you ready to sell
Hey,
some
it's that
cars?
douche that appears in everything.
Can you do that not like a college humor character?
Yeah,
I'm a
please.
born car salesman.
They try to play a joke by daring him to make a sale to a man, not knowing he's the owner of the dealership. I'll give the film credit, this is also a funny bit.
I just bought one of my own cars. I paid sticker.
And sold him 2 of my children. What does he even want them for?
Oh,
We find
God.
out Buddy is going through a couple of jobs, and despite being good at them, he loses interest and they end up moving, going deeper in debt. Yeah, move over, Cratchits. This is the house of a struggling family.
You know, one day I'd do something big, something important, something monumental.
These don't feel like problems the characters are having as much as the celebrities playing the characters are having.
You are. You're going to pay off our monumental debt.
But he gets an idea when his daughters show him a site where you can see houses from space, but his doesn't show up.
You see it from space. I'll light it up.
Yeah, you can't see my house from space, but
And in case you're
you don't
wondering,
see me rushing
yes,
put lights on everything.
this is the plot of the movie. Buddy wants his house to be seen from space. And it's not even done ironically, like, oh, what a crazy idea that is. No. Every time he talks about it, the sympathetic music plays like we're supposed to feel sorry he hasn't achieved his dream.
Space, huh? It's the lights. I can't quit this, Bob. I gotta finish this.
I think we both know it means more to you than just lights.
I really want my house to be seen from space.
Man, this is the perfect movie to watch in 2020. Don't get me wrong, it is ludicrous to expect us to feel anything for a guy bankrupting his family for such a selfish goal, but watching it specifically now hammers in more how unrelatable this all is. Oh, you're making the Home Alone house look poor. God, I feel for you.
Can you order me more of these?
As a Photoshop fusion of Mike Nelson and Norm Macdonald, I'd love to.
It's a horse-drawn sleigh.
This results in him buying a sleigh as well as horses. The wife looks okay with this after that talk of debt literally in the last scene she was in.
These horses, I especially like the way you've duct taped the antlers to their heads.
Have you tried Staples?
Take the picture in the sled. You put the Santa suit on.
They want to take a picture on the sleigh, but of course the horses get spooked and run off with Broderick inside. Now how would you react in this situation? I know I'd be screaming, oh my god, holy shit, I'm out of control!
Yeah.
But that's too much emotion for Broderick. He just lets out a little, oh! Oh!
Yeah, I would be like, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Oh boy! I ad-libbed that one. Every look he gives is like he's blowing Santa's candy cane. I'm actually starting to wonder if this is his literal O face. It's coming. It's coming.
No, don't even think about it.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, that feels like box office disappointment. This feels like the natural progression of the last scene.
I had to get your body temperature up, so I stripped us both down and zipped us into this sleeping bag.
Well, you guys missed a great opportunity for the poster. It'd be horrifying, but the film isn't.
We don't know either.
Such a nice, quiet neighborhood.
The lights only get bigger, and there's a suspicion Buddy is stealing their power to keep them lit. There's also a great impression of the director reacting to every Broderick line read.
Okay, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
It turns out Buddy is stealing their power, but they don't know that when they invite him to cut down a Christmas tree.
The last ones to the car are losers.
It's not like it's a race. Give me the axe, Carter. No way he beats us.
I'm sorry. We're supposed to like someone in this movie, right?
Does anyone smell gas?
It's probably me, but cut me some slack. I'm swinging pretty hard.
Matthew Broderick and farts. Two comedic titans together at last. We'll give benefit of the doubt that Broderick can hit hard enough to spark a flame, which causes all the trees to burn down. On top of that, Buddy's being perceived more as the Christmas guy.
We need to get something straight. Around here, I'm the Christmas guy.
I'm dreaming of a white privilege.
Sir, meeting you is one of the great moments of my life.
Hey!
Thank you, Wallace. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's the dude from Lost.
The finale to Lost sucked. I don't care. There's so many worse scenes coming up.
Yeah, Lost.
I'm the Christmas guy.
It freaking sucked,
I'm the Christmas guy.
You know, for an actor, he's terrible, but for an AI who just learned how to talk, he's still bad.
Boys, Madison is not allowed to date.
Honey, don't worry. It's a one-time thing. They ship out next week.
They're in the Navy?
Why do I see Broderick's future as being cast in 5 Pure Flick sitcoms? Carolers gather for their annual singing, but Buddy's show across the street seems to distract them. Hey look, that cross-dressing joke came back. I knew they didn't just use it because it was unfunny.
If you want to file a complaint, I'll fill out the paperwork.
I do, thank you.
Yes.
Well, that walkout way is great. As we see later, Buddy's wife comes out to console him.
I guess the light thing is pretty stupid.
You touch one bulb on that house, and you've seen the last of my special holiday offers. Might turn out to be something monumental.
We have decoration boxes we can live in and 2 daughters we can eat. Spend your last penny on this. It's what baby Jesus would want.
Broderick tries to sabotage the lights, but gets caught in the nativity scene, which of course has real animals. There better be poop where he lands. We have poop, ladies and gentlemen! Hopefully it's from the animals, though if he bought those, he probably bought a human Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, and I doubt he's letting him use the bathroom in his house.
What the hell are you doing over there?
Calm down, let me explain. The sheriff's a cross-dresser, so this was the only way. Buddy's backup generator relights them, and his only question is about his son on the telephone pole, not why he's dressed in spy gear and covered in shit. Yes, that's a common occurrence for him. Finch. Get ready for the cable guy, but with a different Batman villain.
I love how that's actually a joke. That's actually a pretty good joke. It's a reference to Dan DeVito's past work and Matthew Broderick's past work too. Because Matthew Broderick was in The Cable Guy and Dan DeVito was in, a Batman movie, Batman Returns. That was pretty cool. That's pretty clever.
Hi, I'm Stampy, Stamps.com's mascot. Yeah, I've always been a thing. Anyway, this holiday season, more people will be mailing stuff than ever before. That means the post office is going to be busy. You don't have time for that. Stamps.com brings the post office and now UPS shipping right to your computer. Mail and ship anything from the convenience of your home or office. No, really, I've always existed, and I've been very popular. Why won't you believe Stampy? Anyway, with Stamps.com, anything you can do at the post office, you can do with just a few clicks. Plus, Stamps.com saves you money with deep discounts you can't even get at the post office. Why won't you believe I was always a thing? Don't you remember all the good memories we had? Like that one time? Stamps.com brings the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. Stamps.com is a must-have for any business, whether you're a small office sending out invoices, an online seller fulfilling orders during this record-breaking holiday season, or even a warehouse sending thousands of packages a day. Stamps.com can handle it all with ease. So much time and effort went into my development. The creator didn't just come up with me over a lunch break. Literally hours just went into my name alone. Stampy! No other stamp is gonna have that name.
Oh my
God.
Simply use your computer to print official U.S. postage 24/7 for any letter, any package, any class of mail, anywhere you want to send. Once your mail is ready, just schedule a pickup or drop it off. It's that simple. I mean, can you think of any other stamps that would have the name Stampy? Probably a lot the more I think about it. Oh no, I'm incredibly unoriginal. I don't know what to think about anything anymore. Well, with Stamps.com, you get 5 cents off every first-class stamp and up to 40% off priority mail, and up to 62% off UPS shipping rates. Not to mention it's a fraction of the cost of those expensive postage meters. Stamps.com is a no-brainer, saving you time and money. It's no wonder over 900,000 small businesses already use Stamps.com. Trust Stampy, I'm a good mascot. If you don't trust me or listen to me or recommend me to your friends, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I just don't know. I'm Stampy. You remember Stampy? Come on.
Stampy needed to step out for a moment, but if he was here, I'm sure he would want to tell you to not spend a minute of your holiday season at the post office this year. Sign up for Stamps.com instead. There's no risk, and with the promo code Nostalgia, you get a special offer that includes a 4-week free trial, plus free postage and a digital scale. No long-term commitments or contracts. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Nostalgia. Go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage and type in Nostalgia for your special offer today.
This is Envelope the Envelope saying Stamps.com. Never go to the post office again. Who's Stampy?
I'm Stampy.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not. You're not. We talked about this.
Like our videos? Subscribe to be notified about them. Want to actually be notified about them? Click on that bell as well. Also, don't forget to check us out on Twitch. Playing some games, telling some jokes, and overall having a good time. Hope to see you there. Also, check out at the end of the video to hear about our Super Smash Bros. Tournament charity stream December 22nd. But he seems to be treating the family nicer, giving them a new tree as well as a new car.
If you don't like the color, we can change it out.
And they said the same thing about the Human Torch. His costume, what do you think I meant?
They say you have to pay for the car by lunchtime or you're going to be arrested.
The car is apparently stolen from the lot, but that's okay. Buddy soon won't have a job there anyway, as he hasn't shown up in days because he dedicated himself to the lights.
The Christmas lights. See, all my life I've been looking for that one thing. I've always quit everything I started. I can't quit this, Bob.
Movie, this is not a tender scene. This is a sick moment. You need music like this.
The Christmas lights. See, all my life I've been looking for that one thing. I can't quit this, Bob. I gotta finish this.
And that's what you play if there isn't a killing spree ending. Broderick demands the car be paid for, but when he's turned down, he says he's calling his attorney.
Is that the way you settle things like men? What's the matter, your mommy out of town?
You want to go? Let's go outside right now. Come on.
I'll act like I'm on a hamster wheel you to death.
There is an ice skating race.
Yeah, great idea.
Yeah, the minute I looked at both of them, I immediately thought, speed skaters. They of course agree to it because this movie hates you, and they show up at the Winter Festival trying to best each other even before the race.
Not too late to back out. Pinch.
Oh, what hilarious outcome will this result in?
Let's just, I can't.
Yeah.
Oh, didn't even attempt one. I think the actresses literally abandoned the scene. They were so embarrassed to be in it.
I would.
Now that is something we could agree on.
The sheriff looks fantastic. Perhaps our leads are too likable. Let's have them drool over their daughters.
Who's your daddy? Oh God, I'm your daddy. I'm your daddy.
Oh, dude.
You may think this is a first for Broderick, but again, what was the relationship between Simba and the lionesses?
Oh. My eyes, my eyes.
We're going to hell.
Fun fact, my Blu-ray of this film also came with holy water to wash my eyes out.
The annual speed skating races will begin
Nah.
in 5 minutes.
Thank you, God! Why was that announced in a church?
I don't know.
Very
what?
nice. Very nice suit.
Dad, he's our man. If he can't do it, nobody can. Dad.
He looked at our asses, everybody! Go Dad!
Their stunt doubles race each other, resulting in Buddy winning the race, meaning Broderick has to pay for the car.
Fine, but the last time I looked at the satellite pictures, not a blip has a feel to be invisible. What?
You leave that man's dream of emotionally and financially fucking his family alone? Maybe literally, too.
Ugh.
Gee, I guess I feel so sorry for him. Oh, look, he's selling his wife's priceless heirloom. Still feel bad, you piece of shit?
This is a bad dream, right? I'm gonna wake up and this won't be happening.
Shortest review of this movie ever.
You pawned my grandmother's bait.
I went for a loan, and if you don't have a job...
You lost your job?
That was a pretty awkward way for you to find that out.
He literally played a blood-hungry monster who wanted to drown children in a pool of toxins, and he's still more likable than this guy.
How am I supposed to afford a camel on a car salesman's salary?
Not surprisingly, his wife and kids leave him, but what does that matter? His dream of being seen from space has almost come true. He puts on the light show that honestly, had it been in another movie, maybe would be funny, but all I can think about is how much I want these characters to walk across lights barefoot like from Home Alone. We all know what Broderick's reaction would be. Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
He decides to call a professional to finish things off, which sadly is not as lethal as it sounds. Ooh, he went to Indiana.
The Atomic Warlord.
Wow.
He tries setting off the fireworks at Buddy's house, but of course it backfires, setting his living room ablaze. The cast finally calls it quits. I mean, the family finally calls it quits.
What is your favorite Christmas memory?
Dad and I moved to Alabama, and on Christmas morning we woke up, ate French fries, and drank chocolate milk.
Christmas traditions are born in those little chocolate milk and French fry moments.
And sometimes a cheap little cartoon can leave much more of an impact than how much did this movie cost? Christ!
Oh my god, dude.
Oh, that's nothing.
Hey, look at that. A whole month of not noticing a cord running between the two houses. You dressed up and sabotaged him because you thought he was stealing power, but you never checked to see if he actually was.
Let's just... I can't.
Yeah.
Buddy, I guess, finally feels bad and takes down all the lights. But Broderick has an idea about how to use them outside their wives' hotel.
Oh, look at this one.
No shit. You put this all up in one night with nobody hearing you and not a single traffic violation written. What was the construction sign like for that? Road closed due to dipshits crumbling marriages? I wonder if twins share bad line reads.
Mom, all these lights. We're Dad's lights.
She had a look like, I did that awful. Oh, we're going with that? Okay.
I got you this little pre-Christmas gift.
Well, it's gonna take a lot more than that to win her battle, all right?
We're not going to use our credit cards for the rest of our lives.
Thank God. Can you imagine wasting all that money on useless therapy?
It just seemed like your whole life had gotten so loud that the only thing you were going to hear was an empty house.
Okay, so at least it has a good message. That what's most important about Christmas are the little things. Dinner with family, close friends, and smaller moments, no matter how rich or poor. Bullshit, we gotta see those lights from orbit!
I told them Buddy was a little short on lights, and maybe they'd like to come and help out.
MTV is sending someone down to do a story on Buddy's light.
Why we better put them back up?
The little things. French fries and chocolate milk, seeing your house from space, they're practically the same spelling.
He's put up a Christmas light display that can hopefully be seen from space.
They're gonna do it! They're gonna turn on the light!
Fuck you, you're part of the problem.
Yep.
It blows a fuse and, okay, now we're forced to really look at what matters around Christmas with no power or fancy lights. Whoa, everyone takes out their cell phone singing Silent Night and they see the problem.
Yay!
I don't know what the critics are talking about. Nothing sums up the meaning of Christmas. The season of giving, the humble beauty of a child born in a manger, like rich people using their portable computers to help a man who committed countless crimes illuminate his house to be seen from space. That's what Christmas is all about. Can you imagine if they gave all that money used on those lights to the poor? Jesus would have punched himself in his baby face. No, having your house seen from space is what it's all about. Thank God, absolutely nobody learned a lesson here. Someone needs to go to hell for this. Wow, this truly is as bad as everyone says. It takes what could be a satirical premise and turns itself into the very monster the film is trying to warn you not to become. On top of that, the comedy is awkward, the writing's abysmal, the message hypocritical. It's just horrendous. I can see why it makes its way onto so many worse lists, because if people actually bought the bullshit this film was spewing, I'd tell George Bailey to jump.
Damn.
God, this film put me in a bad mood. Next week it's Christmas, it's 2020. I want a Danny DeVito Christmas film that intentionally makes me feel bad.
Tragic irony or poetic justice? You tell me.
Mom, all these lights. We're Dad's lights.
Yeah, so awkward, dude. Should I look at this? I don't know. Eh. Yeah, yeah, it's like, why should we care about them? They're rich people with rich people problems. Like, it's like, why should we care? It's like, really, really, that's a big thing. Like, oh, like I want my house to be seen from space, or no, I want to be seen from space. Like, what? Like, why would you want that, dude? And plus, it's like, I mean, it's like I don't know, man. Like I can see it being a big thing if, like, you get paid for it. Like, oh, your house is seen from space. Oh, here's a check of $100,000 or something. Like, but even if it's not, it's like, so what? Like, I don't know, man. It's really so stupid. I can understand Matthew Broderick bringing in this, but why Danny DeVito? Why, man? This movie's so stupid. Man, I totally forgot about that whole part of, like, oh, the girls are dancing, but it turns out, like, oh, it's their daughters. Like, what the freak? I just remember, like, oh, like it being like a reference to Mean Girls. But it's like, damn, man, that's messed up. It's their own daughters, and then they're like at church. And then for some reason, the church has speakers? What? I mean, yeah, like they got speakers for like people that are hard of hearing that like they can't hear the priest or something, but make announcements of like, oh, we're gonna have a Christmas event. Like, don't most Christians not celebrate Christmas though? Like, shouldn't they like not care though? Because they believe that Christmas is like the spawn of Satan or something like that, some bull crap like that. They believe that, like, oh, if you take Santa's name and spell it differently, it spells out Satan, like something like that. They believe it's a pagan ritual or something like that, some crap like that. So it's like, what? Why would that be in a church? What? That makes no sense. This movie's just a mess, man. Like, yeah, can also see why it's on the list of top worst Christmas movies ever. For real, like I said earlier, freaking Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than this, and it doesn't even have Christmas in the title. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's my reaction to Deck the Halls by Nostalgia Critic. And everyone, take care of yourselves and each other. Have a happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.